What's up, guys? How's it going? This is Seth, your Chaartist, and today is December 15th, 2024, local time 8:06 p.m. Eastern Time. I am on daily charts here with AMD. I will be analyzing AMD. If you do like the analysis, make sure you follow me here on TradingView. My name is the Chartist. You can also follow me on YouTube, X, Instagram, and TikTok. This is my X account where I have been actively posting trades. You can follow me here as well. Now, let's start the analysis. Okay. For people who are listening to me for the very first time, let me be very, very clear. I am a price action demand supply trader. I do not trade indicators. All right. And the only indicators that have been put up here are moving averages and RSIs. And why do I use it? How do I use it? It's only why do I use it is only for the reason because uh, I try to understand the psychology of traditional orthodox traders, and that's it. And if there is a buying as per the price action, and there is a psychology that is involved with them, that they're also buying, then it makes my setup more powerful. That's it. Otherwise, I don't use indicators, because indicators are actually based on closing prices. Simple as that. Okay, so you need to understand that. Now let's start the analysis really quick. So whenever I do analyze a chart, I've discussed this a lot of times, that I go on yearly and try to see where price is actually moving. Okay. So when I go on yearly, I see there has been an imbalance, but I cannot find where it is actually moving from. So I'll go on half yearly. I do see that price actually comes down and it hits the wick of this half yearly demand zone, and then it starts going up. That's the only thing, because but it didn't come to the body. Okay, this is the demand zone I'm talking about. Price comes to the wick of this demand zone and then it starts going up. Quarterly, same thing. It comes down here, hits the wick, doesn't hit the body, and it hits the wick and then it starts going up. Okay. Now, when I'm on quarterly, I do see that there is a demand zone on quarterly here, there is a demand zone on quarterly here. On 6 months, demand zone is right here. Okay. Now, on quarterly here and here. Okay. And I cannot see any proper supply zone structure or supply at the top. Okay. I'll go down on monthly, and I do see there is not a proper demand zone structure here, but there has been a massive imbalance right here. What do I mean by imbalance? Imbalance means that uh, price actually has ran to one side. In this scenario, it is going clear cut on the upside, and whosoever has made positions here is the person responsible for taking the price to all time high, which was here, right? Very important level. It does not mean that price is gonna definitely is gonna come here. No, I am telling you not to go long, because every time you will see a spike, most likely every time you will see a spike in AMD, it will only spike up to come down. Sometimes there are some stocks you should leave them alone. Trust me, you should leave them alone, and you should let it form new price action structure, because definitely new buying can come, new selling can come. For example, you're sitting somewhere, I'm sitting somewhere. You cannot stop my buying, I cannot stop your buying. You cannot stop my selling, I cannot stop your selling. Simple. So understand this, that this is how business works. This is trading. You're looking at the most powerful business in the world, and it is only powerful for people who actually understands the psychology behind it. Okay, and you have to be very opened up. Okay. Now price actually consolidated here for 6 months in a range of $30 somewhere there, and then it shoots up for $100, $120 range. You need to understand, people must have lost a lot of money here. Consolidation does not always happen in a rectangular kind of structure. It is going down slowly. It is going down with a trashy selling, and it has hit the sweet spot here, and then boom. So what I have experienced here is that every single monthly demand zone here has been respected. Now price is coming down slowly. It is coming down with a trashy selling. This is trashy selling. Excuse me. This is not a powerful selling. This is a very poor selling. But then also understand how many people are not, like, they are not able to understand what is happening. They're panicking. This is how retailers panic. Okay, you need to understand. If you're not able to handle a trade, just get out of it. That's why you have a stop loss level. Simple as that. Now price is definitely coming down with a lot of bad selling. This is not a quality selling. And if the slower it comes down here, it will irritate a lot of people because a lot of people are stuck everywhere, right? So the slower it comes down here, the best, and the best it would be for me or for you if you want to trade AMD, because selling would be dried up like this. Okay, now the whole point here is, will price come here? I don't know. What if something happens here and then there is a fresh buying here? Fresh buying can also come, right? Then we'll know and we can trade that fresh buying. That's not a problem. But the whole point here is, do not go long here, because imbalance actually started from this particular 102.21. Okay, and then it never, price never came down and it started rallying up. You see a massive imbalance on the upside. So a lot of buying pending orders are sitting in this range, say 107 till this range. Okay, and this is a wonderful level. If price comes here, don't, you can use these levels for investment also. Simple as that. Now if I'm going on weekly, I'm clear cut seeing that there are supply zones which are being formed here, which is kind of tested, half kind of tested because it is tested from the wick, tested from the wick, which makes these levels weaker. Okay, I'm not saying that it won't be able to stop it. It might not, but they're definitely weak. Weak price is good. This is a proper supply zone at 204, but that does not mean it's gonna go up. These levels can stop price for like once or twice. Like look at MU, how price is being stopped by a tested, multiple time tested weekly supply zone. But ultimately, if price hits this level, then these are nothing. These levels are nothing. But again, let price come in. We'll see how much selling pressure is there, and then we will react. We will trade as per the price action. But for now, understand this level is used because price comes here, look here, and then it reacts. Now, buying pending orders have already been picked up, so chances are it might or it might not work. I will not touch it. Okay, and there are ways to trade AMD or any stock if it is falling. There are techniques which are tried, like which have been tested zillions of times, and but for now, understand it's a part of the batch. It's part of the course, which most probably I will be taking in January. Right now, I'm super busy with my own trading, setups, trades that are going on, and it's Christmas as well, right? So we need to understand that I'm going to be taking the batch most likely in January, and I cannot explain you everything in like 15 minutes. Okay, there's a timer that is going on. I have to respect the time. Okay, now the whole point here is, this is used. A used demand or supply level is no good for me. And on weekly, you see there is an imbalance here. So this actually, I'm going to turn on the drawing. So this imbalance on weekly, basically we are coming down on every single time frame. So quarterly, inside quarterly, you have monthly imbalance here, you have weekly imbalance here, and you have daily. You have daily imbalance here as well. Let me turn on the drawings here really quick. Okay, so the purple box is quarterly. So if price comes here, you will see a reaction. I'm telling you, any reaction that you see, you might see a reaction. Any reaction that you see, it can be stopped here. I'm not saying it's going to come down to 100, but you will, once it comes here, we'll see how selling is, and there is a way to trade these levels as well, but not right now. Okay, just see, let it consolidate, see what is happening. Okay, but I clearly see that the bunch of buying pending orders is sitting right in this wick, inside this wick right here. You see this quarterly candle here. Again, understand, this is quarterly candle. It was going up, it was green till 132. What is the high? 133 almost. It comes down here. Then for another 3 months it consolidates. Then it, in this quarter, it goes down and then boom, it goes up. So it goes down and then it goes up. Somebody came in this wick, and if you break this wick down, this, see, the drawings are already been made. So in this lower wick of quarterly, you have weekly and you have daily and you have kind of monthly structure as well. Let's go down. I'm going to show you. Let's move it here. Now you will see this wick is actually very, very powerful. There are a lot of orders here. If price doesn't come here, it does not mean that, see, you need to understand, if price doesn't come here, that means that fresh buying is coming in. But this level should be used for investment for sure. And do not buy options. People who are buying options, they will be see, by fluke you might win, but by in long term you will not win. Trust me, take my words. By fluke, if you are winning, it's no good. You need to understand, I'm showing you the data. I'm not here to mess around. This data is clearly telling me. I've showed you green candle. It was, there was a wick made here. Then this, then I'm on quarterly. This quarter it was 133. Then it comes down and closes at 113. Then this quarter it consolidates with the red candle. Then in this quarter, okay, it comes down and it makes a low of 93, and then it shoots up. Okay, and understand, everything is as per the charts. This level is a very powerful level. I'm telling you right away. Bookmark this, and you will see what happens when price comes here. And on monthly, if you will see, trend is down. On weekly, trend is down. On monthly, trend is kind of up, sideways to up. Let's put it like that. It's not down. No, it's not down. It's kind of sideways to up. And then on weekly, it's down, and daily, it is down. So this is how I will. This is what I will suggest you. If price goes up to 135, do not go long. Understand, it will spike up only to come down. If it breaks this, we will see there would be a new level that would be formed. We will trade that. But understand, AMD is breaking every single zone, and the zones that are formed here are not classy. They are not good. Which demand, which supply to trade, I cannot explain you here. There's a full batch for it. I cannot explain you here. Okay, there are 15 plus classes of 2 hours each session. I cannot explain you everything in 15 minutes. You need to understand that. But this is losing a lot of energy here. And if I look at RSI also, it is at 40 right now on weekly charts. So that means it is still in the bull range, but the moment it comes down, it goes up and it hits 60, and then you will understand it is in the bear range. Right now it's kind of sideways to down range, and if you look at daily, it is already at 33 bear range. People who don't know RSI, I'm just telling you, I know RSI very well. RSI is the only indicator which actually people misuse very badly. You, like, people don't understand the power of this indicator, but this also is formed from price. So we have to understand that when price, so I trade price action, after that I jump onto RSI and then these moving averages, simple as that. So RSI is also telling me it is in downtrend, so you will see some spikes up because of the market. You need to understand the whole scenario that S&P 500 is actually in the bull range. Okay, so you will see some spikes, but in AMD, because market is spiking up, then AMD will also spike up, and these spikes in AMD should only be spiked up to, these spikes would be up only to come down. Simple as that. Okay, if it comes here, we'll see what happens, but pending buying, pending orders are just sitting around $100. 100 and what, $100, yeah, say 100 $100, $101, somewhere there. And while it is going up, you will see some stoppage halts around 141, then here, and then here small halts you will see definitely. But forget about that. Understand, you don't even know how to trade properly, and you're trying to trade something which is actually in downtrend. You don't do that. You don't have to do that. All right, just leave it alone. Sometimes you need to leave the stock alone for some time to form a major price action. Now understand, firstly, see how people draw trend line. They will connect. I'll discuss this part as well. They will connect these two, and then when price breached, see, when price breached it, look at this, connecting these wicks, right? When price has broken this, they must be wondering, okay, it is testing the trend line and it will go up. It comes down, and now it is going up and down against the trend line. So what they will do is they will try to move the trend line here. Okay, it will become like this. I don't draw trend line like that. I have told you many times. This is the valid trend line for me, because every time a supply is tested, every time a supply is tested here, I will connect those two tested supplies and make like a trend line. Simple as that. All right. So it will stop here, or like chances are it in the future. But for now, understand, once it hits this purple box, trust me, it's going to become very, very powerful. Okay, and if it moves from somewhere here, do not touch it. Let it form new price action. Hope this is clear. If you did like the analysis, do not go long. All right. Jokes apart, do not go long. And if you did like the analysis, make sure you follow me here on TradingView. My name is the Chartist. You can also follow me on YouTube, X, Instagram, and TikTok. This is where you can follow me on X. All right. Have a wonderful trading week ahead, and we'll be back once again when it is required. I'll be back. All right. Take care. Bye bye.